There are so many ways to enjoy an orange that doesn't involve just eating it out of your hand. So today we're making a fresh and candied orange salad with a lemon walnut dressing. Now, before we get into this, I want to share a little trick with you. When I'm shopping for oranges, I probably look a little crazy because here's the trick. What you want is to pick up the oranges and see if they're heavy. The heaviest ones are the juiciest, they're the freshest, and if you pick one up that feels kind of light, skip it. You know that it's probably dry on the inside. So these are heavy, juicy oranges that are going to be great in this fresh salad. The first way we're going to prepare the orange is by candying it. So for this, we're using the entire orange, rind and flesh, and you want to slice it into pretty thin slices, just like that. If you're stocking up on oranges, you can leave them on the counter for 3 to 4 days, or you can keep them for longer in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. And we'll place these beautiful orange slices in a pot. I know the rind is bitter, but trust me, once you candy them, it's going to be so good. And if you have any left over, you can also use them as a garnish on a cake or other dessert. So in with the oranges, we'll add 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water. Let's take this to the stove and let it simmer until it becomes syrupy. We've taken care of our candied oranges. Now comes the fresh part. We're going to segment these oranges so that you don't get any of the white pith. It's a really wonderful way to present oranges, and you cut out all of the bitterness. So the first step is to cut off the tops and the skin, just like that. I'm using a paring knife so that I have a little bit more control, and you'll inevitably cut away some of the flesh, that's all right. Just go all the way around the orange, cutting away anything left behind as you go. This is also a great way to cut oranges if you're making a fruit salad or you just want a really clean presentation. Once you've cut away the skin, it's time to remove the segments. And you want to use these white lines here as your guide. And just cut along the edge of those lines until you get a segment. How nice is that? It's a little bit more work, I know, but it's totally worth it because look how beautiful those segments are. Now we're going to make that lemon walnut dressing. Comes together quickly in a food processor. And in goes about 1/3 cup of chopped walnuts, the juice of 1 lemon, some Dijon mustard, honey to counterbalance the acidity from the lemon, a pinch of salt, and we'll process this while I drizzle in 1/2 cup of olive oil. That's the consistency we want. Perfect. Our candied oranges should be done, so let's get them off the stove and finish our salad. While the candied oranges are cooling, we can assemble the rest of the ingredients. So I've already added red onion to the bowl of fresh oranges. I'll also add some fresh avocado. I love the combination of avocado and oranges. Creamy, citrusy, and acidic. They complement each other very nicely. And by the way, you can prepare all of these ingredients separately, and just before you're ready to serve the salad, you can put them together. I have some fresh spring greens. You can also use spinach here for an even more nutritional twist. And goat cheese. This is crumbled goat cheese. Also a wonderful complement to the oranges and the avocado. I've done this with gorgonzola, blue cheese. And before we incorporate the candied oranges, which are also a garnish, we'll dress the salad. So we have our beautiful lemon walnut dressing. Notice how creamy it is, even though we didn't add anything like mayonnaise or cream to it. When you blend the walnuts, they become creamy. So this is actually a very healthy salad, if you don't count the sugar from the oranges. This is going to be such a refreshing salad. especially since you have that fresh orange, and then the surprise ingredient is definitely the candied orange. What I like to do is get a little fancy. I take an orange, split it, and then just twist it and repeat the same thing all the way around the salad. Why don't we also add a little bit more goat cheese on top? And there you have a beautiful candied and fresh orange salad that you can serve any time of year. And now all that's left to do is eat.